All right, let's dive into Motilal Oswal Financial Services, MOFSL.
Yeah.
They're a major player in the Indian capital markets.
Good deal.
And today, we're going to break down why.
Okay.
Think of them as like a one-stop shop for finance in India.
Interesting.
They manage assets, they help people build wealth, they do stockbroking,
Hmm.
investment banking. They're reaching almost every corner of the country
Wow.
with over 8,000 wealth managers.
Okay.
And their goal,
Yeah.
they want to be a leader
Oh,
as India's economy grows.
ambitious.
So today, we'll unpack their financials.
Okay.
Different businesses, the risks, the opportunities.
Sounds good.
What's fascinating to me is their ambition.
Right.
They're not just aiming for growth.
No.
They want to be a major force in helping people build wealth
That's right.
as India's economy booms.
And you look at the projections.
Yeah.
India hitting a USD 30 trillion economy by 2047.
Yeah.
That's a massive opportunity.
Okay, so let's get into their financials. Their latest report shows some impressive numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Asset management income grew by 25% year over year,
Wow.
hitting 784 crore.
That's good.
And their total assets under management,
AUM.
AUM,
Yeah.
is a whopping
How much?
71,810 crore.
Seriously.
That's a 57% jump from last year.
That's huge.
Those numbers are definitely eye-catching.
Yeah, for sure.
But what do they tell us?
Well, that 57% AUM growth,
Yeah.
that's huge. It means they're not just keeping pace, they're outperforming the market.
Right.
They're attracting serious investor confidence.
Yeah.
More and more people are trusting MOFSL with their money,
Right.
and that's a strong indicator of their success.
Okay.
It's not just concentrated in one area either.
Huh.
Their mutual fund AUM,
Yeah.
the money they manage through mutual funds, surged by a whopping 65%.
Really?
That tells you people are really buying into their investment strategy.
So they're not just sitting on cash.
No.
They're actively growing it for their clients. Let's zoom in on their different businesses.
Okay.
Their investment banking division is doing some seriously impressive deals.
Oh, yeah.
They closed 17 major deals worth around 19,100 crore.
17 deals.
17.
Wow.
That's a lot of zeros.
It is, and it shows they're a major player in the big leagues of finance.
Right.
What's even more encouraging is they've got a healthy pipeline of deals coming up.
Okay.
So that suggests they're going to keep this momentum going.
And it's not just investment banking.
No.
Remember all those DMAT accounts popping up in India?
Oh, yeah.
The stock market is hot right now.
Yeah.
More Indians are investing than ever before.
Right.
That creates a huge opportunity for MOFSL's broking business.
Sure.
They're the ones connecting those investors to the market.
Absolutely.
It's a classic case of being in the right place at the right time.
Totally.
They've positioned themselves perfectly
Yeah.
to capitalize on this surge in stock market participation.
Smart.
Now let's talk about the foundation of any financial institution.
Right.
It's financial health.
Right. Yeah.
MOFSL has a pretty stellar credit rating.
What is it?
A stable.
Okay.
Think of it like a gold star for financial stability.
Got it.
It means they're considered very reliable when it comes to paying back their debts, managing their finances.
Right.
That rating is a big deal, especially for investors.
Yeah.
It gives them confidence that MOFSL is a safe and stable place to put their money.
Sure.
And MOFSL isn't just relying on its good reputation.
No.
They're actively working to stay ahead of the game.
Okay.
They're focused on what they call their 4 Ts.
4 Ts.
Towers,
Towers.
technology,
Okay.
talent,
Talent.
and training.
Training.
They're investing in physical infrastructure, cutting-edge technology,
Right.
attracting and retaining top talent,
Yeah.
making sure their workforce has the skills to succeed.
Okay.
They even talk about investing in consolidated office spaces.
Oh, really?
Those are their towers, as a sign of their commitment to growth.
So it's like...
It's like they're building a strong foundation for the future,
Okay.
brick by brick.
Right.
Exactly, they're not just thinking about today.
Yeah.
They're building a company that can thrive in the long run. In a fast-paced world like finance,
Yeah.
that kind of forward thinking is essential.
Absolutely.
But let's be real.
Yeah.
No business is without risk.
True.
Market volatility, fierce competition,
Right.
changing regulations. These are all factors that can impact a company like MOFSL.
For sure.
How are they navigating those choppy waters?
Well, they're certainly aware of the potential storms.
Yeah.
They've got a comprehensive risk management policy,
Okay.
a dedicated risk management committee, keeping a close eye on things.
Right.
They're even conducting what are called credit stress tests.
Quick crit dress tests.
Think of it like a financial fire drill
Oh, okay.
to see how they would hold up in different worst-case scenarios.
That's smart.
This proactive approach shows they're taking risk seriously.
It's like they're anticipating the bumps in the road.
Yeah,
Making sure they have a spare tire ready,
exactly.
just in case.
Right.
Okay, so we've covered a lot.
Yeah.
Their impressive financial performance, their diverse businesses,
Right.
how they're managing risks.
Okay.
But what about the bigger picture?
Yeah.
What's their vision for the future? How do they plan to get there?
That's where things get interesting.
All right, let's hear it.
They're betting big on India's growth story.
Okay.
They believe as India's economy continues to expand,
Yeah.
the equity market, stock market, will outperform all other asset classes,
Okay.
and they're positioning themselves to be the go-to partner
Yeah.
for investors who want to ride that wave of growth.
So they're essentially saying,
Invest in India's future,
yeah.
and we'll help you make the most of it.
So it's not just about making money. It's about being part of something bigger.
Right.
India's economic transformation.
Exactly.
And to get a better sense of how they're executing this vision,
Yeah.
we need to look at what they've been saying in their recent communications, especially their con calls.
Right. Those con calls.
Yeah.
Like live Q&A sessions with the company's leadership.
Yeah.
A gold mine of insights into their thinking and plans.
Okay.
In recent calls, they've sounded incredibly confident about their ability to navigate challenges, deliver value in the long term.
Right.
They've also given some hints about their strategic updates, which we'll unpack in more detail.
Okay.
But one thing's clear.
What's that?
They're not just talking the talk.
No.
They're walking the walk.
All right, so we've set the stage.
Yeah.
We've got the context.
Okay.
And now we're ready to dive into those con call insights.
Awesome.
Get ready.
I'm ready.
Because this is where we really start to connect the dots.
Yep.
And see how MOFSL is shaping the future of finance in India.
Sounds good. All right, so let's unpack those con call insights.
Okay.
See what MOFSL's leadership is really focused on.
I'm all ears.
From what I've gathered, they're
Yeah.
feeling pretty bullish about their asset management business.
Makes sense. Their asset management income grew by a solid 25% year over year.
Right, hitting 784 crore.
And their total assets under management.
You mean?
Remember, that's the total value of all the investments they manage.
Of course, everything.
Yeah, across mutual funds, PMS and AIF reached a staggering
Oh.
71,810 crore,
Wow.
a 57% jump from the previous year.
Those are some serious numbers.
It sounds like their mutual funds are a major growth engine.
They are indeed. Their mutual fund AUM witnessed a remarkable 65% surge year on year,
Really?
reaching 48,842 crore.
So investors are really putting their trust and their money in MOFSL's hands.
Yeah, they're clearly doing something right when it comes to picking winning investments.
It's fascinating that they're also seeing growth in their financial product distribution AUM, which reached 27,038 crore, a 27% increase.
Yeah, what's driving that growth?
Well, it seems they're doing a great job of leveraging their extensive distribution network.
Okay.
They're reaching a wider audience
Right.
and offering a broader range of financial products,
Makes it easier.
making it easier for people to access the investments that are right for them.
So, well,
Like a financial supermarket with something for everyone.
I like that analogy.
So they're killing it in asset management.
For sure.
But what about their other business segments?
Yeah.
What's the con call buzz on those?
Well, their investment banking division is another area where management expressed confidence.
Oh, yeah.
They highlighted their successful closure of 17 marquee deals worth around 19,100 crore
17 deals.
during the fiscal year.
Wow, that's quite a track record. What kind of deals are we talking about?
We're talking big lead transactions, capital market deals, mergers and acquisitions advisory services, the works.
So they're working with...
Major companies,
Yeah.
helping them raise capital, expand, and navigate the complexities of the financial world.
And what's even more exciting?
Is that they have a robust pipeline of deals and ongoing engagements.
Oh, so suggesting a positive outlook for this segment.
Yes, they're not just resting on their laurels.
Right.
They're actively pursuing new opportunities and growing their presence in the investment banking space.
That deal-making prowess is definitely attracting attention. What about their broking business?
Yeah, any noteworthy insights from the con calls?
Well, they're definitely riding the wave of India's booming stock market.
I was gonna say.
Management pointed to the incredible increase in demat accounts,
Oh, yeah, those are the accounts you need to trade stocks.
right, as a positive sign for their broking operations.
Makes sense.
Driven by market optimism and all those exciting IPOs,
Mm-hmm.
the number of demat accounts has surged significantly in the past year.
So with more and more Indians participating in the stock market, it creates a larger pool of potential clients for their broking services.
Precisely. It's a classic case of being in the right place at the right time.
Absolutely.
And they've positioned themselves perfectly to capitalize on this trend.
Smart.
Now let's shift gears a bit.
Okay.
Talk about MOFSL's financial health.
Yeah.
We've already touched on their impressive A-stable credit rating.
Right.
But what else did we learn from the con calls?
Well, they reiterated their commitment to those 4 T's we talked about earlier.
Towers, technology, talent, and training.
Exactly.
They're continuing to invest in consolidated office spaces, their towers, as a sign of their commitment to growth and expansion.
Okay.
They're also heavily investing in technology
Right.
to enhance efficiency reach and customer experience.
So it's like
They're building a high-tech, future-proof foundation for their business.
I like that.
It's like they're saying, we're not afraid to spend money to make money, but we're also doing it strategically to build a strong, sustainable business. And they're not neglecting the human element either.
No, they're attracting and retaining top-tier talent, which is absolutely crucial in a knowledge-intensive industry like financial services.
Yeah.
They know that their people are their biggest asset.
Right.
And they're investing in their workforce's skills and knowledge through ongoing training and development programs.
Which ultimately
Translates into better service and outcomes for their clients.
It sounds like they're taking a holistic approach, investing in infrastructure, technology, and people to build a well-rounded, resilient business.
For sure.
But let's be realistic. No business is immune to risks.
That's true.
We talked about market volatility, competition, and regulatory changes earlier.
Right.
Did the con call shed any light on how MOFSL is addressing these challenges?
They did indeed. They emphasized their robust risk management framework, which includes a detailed risk management policy and oversight by their dedicated risk management committee.
And they also highlighted their use of credit stress tests.
Right, to assess their resilience in various adverse scenarios.
So they're essentially
running simulations to see how they would hold up if things took a turn for the worse.
And they're using those insights to strengthen their defenses.
Exactly. This proactive approach shows they're not just hoping for the best.
Right.
They're actively preparing for potential challenges.
It's like they're saying, we're aware of the risks, we're taking them seriously, and we're doing everything we can to mitigate them.
Right. That's a message that should resonate with investors.
Absolutely. It shows they're responsible stewards of their clients' money and that they're committed to navigating the complexities of the financial world with prudence and foresight. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground. From revenue and profitability to business segments, financial health, and risk management. But what about the bigger picture? What's MOFSL's grand vision for the future, and how do they plan to get there?
That's where things get really interesting. They're aligning their vision with India's projected economic growth trajectory. They're aiming to be a key facilitator of wealth creation as India marches towards becoming a USD 30 trillion economy by 2047.
That's a bold ambition.
It is.
And how do they plan to achieve this? What's their roadmap?
They're betting on the equity asset class to outperform all others in the long run. And they believe it will create unprecedented wealth creation opportunities for their clients.
So they're positioning themselves
to capitalize on this anticipated growth.
And help investors ride the wave of India's economic expansion.
Exactly.
So they're essentially saying, invest in India's future, and we'll help you reap the rewards.
Yeah, it's a compelling message, especially given India's incredible growth potential.
It is indeed. And they're not just focused on profits. They're also emphasizing their commitment to sustainability and ESG initiatives.
Right, recognizing the growing importance of responsible investing.
That's a smart move. Investors are increasingly looking for companies that are not just profitable, but also ethical and sustainable.
Absolutely.
It seems MOFSL is taking a long-term, holistic approach to value creation.
Yeah, something we should all applaud.
I completely agree. They're not just chasing short-term gains. They're building a business that's aligned with a broader vision of a sustainable and prosperous future.
Okay.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today, from revenue and profitability to business segments, financial health, risk management, and future outlook. It's clear that MOFSL is a company in motion, constantly evolving and adapting to the ever-changing dynamics of the financial world.
What's fascinating is that they're not just reacting to market trends.
Yeah.
They're actively shaping their destiny by taking calculated risks, investing in their strengths, and aligning their vision with India's growth story.
And as with any investment, it's crucial to do your due diligence
Of course.
and make informed decisions.
Right.
Their annual report is a treasure trove of information.
Oh, yeah.
And I encourage our listeners to dive into it for a deeper understanding of MOFSL's operations, financials, and strategy.
That's excellent advice. Knowledge is power, especially in the world of investing. The more you know, the better equipped you are to make smart choices.
Now, before we wrap up, I want to leave our listeners with a final thought-provoking question.
Okay.
Considering MOFSL's strategic positioning, strong financial health, and bullish outlook on the Indian economy, how do you see their role evolving in the future of wealth creation in India? What impact do you think they'll have on the lives of everyday investors and the growth of the nation as a whole? That's something worth pondering.
Yeah, it really does get you thinking.
About the potential impact
Yeah.
a company like MOFSL can have.
They're not just playing the numbers game.
No.
They're shaping the financial landscape,
Right.
influencing how people build wealth.
Yeah, it's a testament
It is.
to the power of financial services.
Yeah.
When done right.
Right.
Enabling dreams, fueling businesses.
Contributing to a brighter future.
Yeah, for individuals and the country
Right.
as a whole.
But let's not forget,
Yeah.
MOFSL isn't operating in a vacuum.
No, they're navigating a complex and dynamic world.
Absolutely. The Indian capital market
Yeah.
is constantly evolving.
Right.
New players emerging.
Right.
Technology disrupting traditional models. Regulations always adapting.
It's a fast-paced game.
It is.
No room for complacency.
Definitely not.
And we can't ignore global economic forces.
Oh, right.
They add another layer of complexity
And uncertainty.
to the mix.
Yeah, that's why it's crucial for companies like MOFSL
Yeah.
to stay agile and innovative,
Customer-centered.
constantly adapting
Right.
to change, finding new ways to deliver value.
It's a never-ending journey
It is.
of learning, evolving.
Striving for excellence.
Yeah, it's like running a marathon.
Right.
They got to keep pace with the pack,
Yeah.
but also have the stamina
Uh-huh.
and
Wow.
strategy.
Should go the distance.
Exactly.
And speaking of going deeper,
Yeah.
I want to encourage our listeners to check out MOFSL's annual report.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a treasure trove of information.
A deep dive.
In itself.
If you're intrigued by their story and want to learn more, go straight to the source.
Yeah.
Their annual report provides a comprehensive look
It does.
at their operations, financials, strategies.
Even their ESG initiatives.
It's a must-read
It is.
for anyone interested in the Indian capital market
Yeah,
and the evolving role of financial services in shaping its future.
absolutely.
So there you have it, folks.
That's our deep dive.
Into Motilal Oswal Financial Services.
We've explored their remarkable growth
Their solid financial foundation.
and their ambitious vision for the future.
We've peeled back the layers
We looked at the numbers
and uncovered the strategies.
that are driving their success
I hope you've enjoyed joining us
on this journey.
of discovery
It's been fascinating.
to unpack the world of MOFSL.
And see how they're making their mark.
As always,
They encourage you.
to keep exploring
Keep learning.
and keep diving deep into the world around you.
There's always something new to discover.
Until next time.
Happy investing!